Hello world, welcome back you all. Myself Alok Ranjan Singh from Tech Dots, and today I'm gonna talk about environment setup for JavaScript. In today's talk, we will set up the right tools which will help us to run our modern JavaScript. To do so, we will actually do the following things. The first thing, as you can see, we will install Google Chrome browser. The second will be Visual Studio Code as a code editor. The third will be Node.js. Node.js is a JavaScript runtime which actually runs JavaScript on servers, because previously JavaScript totally runs on the client side on the browser, but because of Node.js now JavaScript is able to run on server also. Then we will install npm, which is JavaScript package manager, and the last is Webpack, which is like module bundler. So it's like you have a lot of files in your huge projects and now everything is messed up and you want everything to be very cleaned up. So we use tools like Webpack to just bundle all the dependencies and just make the project looks very clean. So that's the one of the use of Webpack. Now let's start with installing Google Chrome on your machine. As you can see, I'm using Google Chrome, but if you haven't installed yet, just Google to download Google Chrome, and then just go to this web URL and just download Google Chrome, and it will be automatically installed, and that's it. Now you can use Google Chrome, and I'm recommending Google Chrome because Google Chrome has a very strong dev tool, developers tool, which will be very handy in future. So now let's jump to the second, which is installing Visual Studio Code. So now let's go to the Visual Studio Code website, which is code.visualstudio.com, and now from here just click the download for Mac button if you are using Mac, or if you are using Windows, then you can go for Windows. And as you can see, it's downloading Visual Studio. As you can see now that Visual Code has been downloaded. Now just click it and it is opening, and then just double click it, and now you can see that Visual Code is opening. So now just click it, open, and you can see now Visual Code Studio has been installed. As you can see, Visual Code is now open, and just let me just wait the full screen. Now you can see the studio is have great features, like this is the extension button, or you can use there is a lot of shortcuts which you can use, and then it has Git support and all those things. So the best part of using Visual Studio Code is like you can use third-party extensions. So the extension which we gonna use today are the first is ESLint. So we will just type it and search it, and we got this. Now I have already installed, but there will be install button and you can install the ESLint. Then after there is JavaScript ES6 code snippet. So I have already installed it. If you will search it, and you can click the just like this install button with this. And then the most important is Kuka. You can say, and you can see this is a very great extension, because for a beginner, whenever you write in JavaScript code, it will tell you just on the screen. So just click the install button, and it is installing the whole extension, and when it is done, just click the reload, and it will reload with the extension. So now I have a lot of extension here to kickstart my projects, and now let's this is all about Visual Code, and now you can have a lot more other extensions according to your need. So then let's come to the Node.js. So to install Node.js, just go to its website, which is nodejs.org. And now you can see there is already download for Mac, and the current version is 11.2.0, or you can recommended is 10.30. So we will go with the recommended part. So I just clicked it and it's downloading. It's like 15.8 MB total size, and it's downloading, and when it will be downloaded you can install. And now the node comes inbuilt npm, so you do not have to install npm totally separately. So it is downloaded, and when you will click it, it will come with all this whole window, and you can just do all these stuffs and just install it. It will you just do all these stuffs, and it is installing all the files, and it may take a while, but yeah. So now you can see it is done, so close it. Just move the downloaded file to trash, and to check that is node is downloaded, you just open a terminal, just write it node version. Let's see, it shows 10.13.0, exactly the version we have downloaded. And to check is that npm is also installed, there's npm version, and it shows 6.4.1. so now you both have node and npm installed. So the last thing we wanted is webpack. So let's come to the webpack, and webpack.js .org, and as you can see from the website, it's like a module bundler. To do so, you do not have to do something like out of the box. Just suppose we are creating a directory, make directly, you can say anything .tag and just .tag, and to do so just npm init. I'm not saying npm init, just type it npm install webpack save in dev mode. So now you can see webpack is installing, so we can install webpack through npm. So this is all from today's tutorial. Hope you will like it, and if any doubt you have, just let me know through the comments. So thank you for watching, and take care. Bye bye. Peace.